Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius for the month of February, more particularly, I would say in that last part of February, the last half. Um, it is general, so it may or may not resonate with you. If not, check your moon and your rising sign. If you still don't find your messages there, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay, so this is about somebody from your past who is returning or who has already returned. For some of you, this may not have yet happened, but would happen most likely in that last part of February. With this person, it's a very, or was at least, a very intense connection. You still have very deep emotions for this person. You may think about them, even fantasize about them, because we have the card of fire and the maiden here. Um, so with the card of fire, and this does preside over the reading, it speaks to the intensity of the connection. It could also be that if this person has indeed already come back, you would be feeling almost like it is playing with fire. Um, it could be speaking to intuition, expansion. We have the card of spirit at the bottom of the deck. Now, this card would be saying to uh, pay attention to the signs, but I feel that you are. I feel that you are because you're being represented here by that Queen of Swords. Um, Everything here with regards to this relationship, it is all happening for a reason. And long, how would I say that? Um, the setbacks or the apparent setbacks that you are or will be having um, may actually have long-term benefits for you. Okay. The answer you will be seeking, know this, okay? The answer that you will have in the back of your mind or heavy on your heart with regards to this situation of this person's return and whether they are being genuine or not, because this is what the problem is for you. Know that you will have your answer. Okay, now you will know this um, um, by the end, I figure, of February, or I'm hearing out into March even. Now, I feel that there was something in the past uh, with this Two of Staves. It's like maybe in the past you were unable to agree on things. And maybe this is the reason um, unable to agree, constant, uh, bickering kind of, and like it's like because you couldn't agree on things, it created bad feelings and may have been what caused the parting of the ways. Okay, so um, I feel that what was what was in disagreement were some major issues that maybe affected you deeply and hurt you and made you maybe almost feel like it was it was like a huge disappointment or a sense of betrayal or a sense of well, okay, they just don't love me. You will be looking back on this, you see, because Prudence is sitting here, and although she faces the future, she looks in her looking glass to the past. Now, the Grand Duke is at the bottom of the deck. You can't see him in camera view, so here he is. Um, the Grand Duke is sitting and waiting, patiently stroking that lion, being strong, but he's sitting on something. He's sitting on this decision. He's not saying yes, and he's not saying no. So he's like sitting on it, waiting patiently. I feel like it's a huge challenge for you because of the intensity of the feelings. There's a very high, intense passion towards this person, and most likely this is returned, I feel. So the Knight of Coins is the thinker and the planner. Whatever he's thinking about, um, he's going to see it through. He's going to take his time. He's not going to rush. Why? Because of the Queen of Swords, who is um, very experienced. And you see her sword is up, and she takes on the qualities of that sword. So she's being very guarded. And you're not going to slip anything by her. She may have been like the maiden in the past, and she may have been somewhat naive, but she has learned her lessons well. And so, burn me once, but you're not going to burn me twice. So she's very cautious, being very prudent, very careful. Here we see that somebody wants back in, but she would still be holding on to the emotions or the lack of. There was something like missing here in the past. So she's undecided as to whether she can uh, gain control of this situation or that the situation could become balanced. And so here we have that Two of Staves, um, which I feel it's like uh, I'm hearing a temporary truce. That's what I get in. That's what they're telling me. It's like a temporary truce. And so she'll kind of like go along with it, and she's going to wait and see how this plays out. Yeah. So, and here you see the emperor is waiting, doesn't really have a move. Is looking at this, the floor here, which to me I always see it as like a chessboard, and it doesn't really have a move. So he's sitting and he's waiting and he's thinking. And this has to do with the Page of Cups reverse. So this has to do with whether or not this person, can be consistent, that they will stay, that everything they're telling them is actually sincere, and not just empty words and empty promises. And will they play by the rules or, you know, um, because uh, the high priest in the reverse is somebody who doesn't play by the rules. They make their own rules. They don't take advice. So this would be this is connected to that um, not being able to agree. It's like somebody who is resistant to taking anybody's advice. So this is what I'm picking up here. So it's like you've adopted this wait and see attitude or stance. Stance is the word. Again, you have the Emperor. Now you have him 3 times here. Um, yes. Again, here we have Lucifer in the reverse. In this romance, it's there's communication problems here. Somebody does not like to be told something or what to do. Um, they don't take advice, is what I'm getting. Um, and this seems to be a problem in this relationship. Um, Somebody probably who doesn't uh, open up or wears a type of armor. Somebody who who doesn't. It's like um, they want to be in control of the relationship, or they want to be in control of how things go. And maybe they are right and you are wrong. Maybe they have that type of mentality. And so, um, therefore, that causes the all these disagreements because how could you be right, right? So that seems to have played a part or been a huge issue between you two in the past. So you're procrastinating. You do have deep, very deep, intense feelings for this person, and you don't really uh, want it to be over. You would like to create new memories with this person from your past. It's clearly here. Um, but neither are you going to fall for any fantasy. So in the past, this was unhealthy or in some way, this relationship, there was that element there. And I feel it has to do with someone, the way they were, not giving. It wasn't balanced. So you're not really trusting them. You don't have enough information at this point to say, yes, let's do this, or that, yes, I believe that we can make it work. Because you don't. Look at your position here. And all these cards are telling me that you're not having enough information, even though it is what you desire. You procrastinate here with judgment being in reverse on this decision because you fear that it will be the same thing again. So you will sit on it and like let time pass. Um, Going within about offering your cup to this knight from the past here. Trying to find your answers. Trying to figure them out. Are they going to stay? Are they being sincere? Um, Everything they're telling me, is it true? Because it seems to me, I see that they come back showing regret. And so you don't know if you should believe them or not, or if they're being sneaky. So it's like, or like, they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Um, and so you're watching them very closely because you don't believe that they're telling you the truth because that Ace of Swords is stuck in this huge mountain. So there's a huge communication problem here. And so, yes, they've come back, and that feels in part like a victory, but it's almost like somewhat bitter or sour because you don't, you feel that unsure. You've got that fear still that they're not telling you the truth, or you suspect it intuitively. You feel that maybe perhaps something might be wrong. Paying attention, watching, because you fear um, with this person from your past here, um, you fear that they might be leading you astray, yet you do love them. And I get the same message. There's this very intense emotion, deep feelings for this person. You would like to manifest this, but there's a risk or a danger you feel that they could lead you astray again, and then you would get hurt. So your guard is up with your sword. You're sitting on it, waiting once again, preparing for battle. You see, you're kind of on, feeling like you're on edge. They've already hurt you, so they've already taken from you, or in crossed a boundary with you at some point in the past, and you're praying here that it would not happen again because of these very strong feelings that you have for this person. The card of Gemini speaks to doubleness. You see it here in these twins. So you could be thinking they're wearing two faces, or this can simply be somebody who is undecided. The Emperor. So yeah, so you got the two of coins here. So you're undecided, two options. You don't know which way to go, yes or no on this. Um, so you're holding back with this King of Cups reversed. You're holding back with regards to the plan to move forward because you feel you could be disappointed here with this Ten of Swords in the future. So you're undecided, you're very emotional about it. And here we see that the person coming in it comes in as good news that they're and they are showing regret and expressing their desire to be with you, wanting to come back. And here we have them coming back, seeking your cooperation, your understanding with regards to the breakup. And you're looking at the details because you're not trusting them. On either side of this seeker card here that I have, we have the Magician reverse and this Page of Wands. So this is something that died, you see, because you're looking at the tombstone and looking at the details, reading the hieroglyphics, and wondering if you can bring something back to life. And you suspect possibly that there could be deception. This is what worries you. But this is how they're coming in, down on their knees, seeking someone's forgiveness, cooperation, understanding. So they come in showing regret, an apology, and you're not trusting them, or not trusting the situation as much as you would like to. Maybe intuitively there's something just makes you or tells you to hold back. And so, and you know, it could simply be fear from the past that you're feeling or reading. Now, let's see what these cards say here. You have spark in the reverse, so um, this can be it can indicate that you're allowing yourself to be consumed by a thought, a feeling, or a situation, and that perhaps you, because you are thinking of it constantly, um, you could be in danger of a burnout. So it's telling you, or you could head that way. So it's telling you to let things die down a bit, and then you will see if the true spark will still be there. Balancing act. So there are times when things might seem, you know, a bit topsy turvy. It feels like you're juggling, you know, a lot of balls in the air. Um, Perhaps you're feeling right now unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and try to restore the equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find that inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and level path. The card of come together. Love needs to be shared, to be expressed. Drawing this card is a sign that you're on the path to discover this emotion in all its forms of expression. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other. This card showing up in your reading assures you that love has or soon will be calling. So if you have not yet, if this sounds like your story and you have not yet heard from this person, I would expect that you would hear from them towards the last part of February, maybe even around Valentine's. We see that they do come in here quite unexpectedly. And you will be in reflection. It's like you don't pick it up right away, as much as you are very happy to see this person and feel victorious in that way that they have come back. You're guarded. But the answer you do seek that turns in the mind and in the heart, you will have it. It is coming with the seer. Know that with Spirit here, you are being guarded, you are being guided, you are being protected. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. I wish you all the best. Many blessings to all of you.